Check, check, check. All right, mic's working.
Everybody can hear me, right?
All right, there we go.
Everybody can hear me,
I
right?
hope so.
Now
I hear
we're
you.
cooking with gas.
Good.
He's awful quiet on the line. I'm like, what did I? Am I having speaker problems? What?
No, you're good. It's like
None of us feel chatty, I guess.
Yeah, well, whenever I've swapped my computer between work and back to here, I have to make sure that everything is correct. Otherwise, I'm hosed. There we go. Now we're good. 1 minute to spare. Woo! Yeah, that's one thing I always forget to check is whenever I swap computers, I need to make sure that all my settings get back to what they're supposed to be. And I always forget when it's time to stream to check that too. So.
You changed the board as well.
Yep. So I think I'm okay now. You guys can hear us out there in chat world now, I hope.
I can hear you.
Sweet. So we will be kicking off here in just a couple seconds, even though technically it's time to go. Oh, look at this. Look at you, man. Another one, back to back. First Lando, then Iger. So I think we're good. All right, how about we say we kick this bad boy off, eh?
Hey. We're going into an ad. Snooze for 5 minutes. Heard somebody there.
Yeah, I'm talking to my cat.
Oh, okay.
Sander.
And my pizza's on its way, too. Man, this just gets better and better.
I'm getting sweetest sweets.
And tuna fish sandwiches myself. I'd like pizza though.
Doing what I can to maintain my girlish figure.
If mine was girlish, I'd be 9 months pregnant.
Me and you both. I'd be about 7.5.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm just a couple of pounds under obese. Just really overweight.
With any consolation, I'm a couple pounds under morbidly obese. So, got you beat.
My doctor did say I was technically obese, but I was obese at my fighting weight at 220.
Right?
I'm 280 now, so.
Dang, Gina, your weight 280?
Yeah, 280. I'm only 5'8" on a good day.
You are a fatty.
Yeah, but I got a 22-inch neck.
About 177 pounds would be good for me.
Oh.
I don't think I'll ever see it, though.
After I retired, my kidneys failed, and I had to go to the hospital for 2 months. And I dropped close to over 100 pounds. I was down to 190, and I look sickly, like literally sickly.
And you ate your way right out of that problem.
I surely did.
I've been told I'm obese too.
Be nice to each other. Be kind. It's just past Valentine's Day.
I figured I was the heaviest.
Want some chocolate?
I know, right? I know.
I'm surrounded by it.
Don't tempt the fat guy, man. We're ready to go. Let's go.
I
We're
was
all
like
heading to,
down the last few
we're headed
years.
to Lando's house, man. We are en route. We know where the good shit's at. All right, hello everybody. Welcome to tonight's episode of Agora Quest. You know who we are. We know who you are. All 5 of our stellar followers. We appreciate you guys. maybe we'll get a decent raid tonight. Maybe Lord Kazumba will take pity on us, and he's streaming something tonight. Not sure what it is, but
Fundraiser.
oh,
He's
they doing
talking about
fundraising.
the St. June fundraiser.
Okay, yeah, I know that he does it every year. I didn't realize this. See, I haven't been to his channel in so long, man. I'm so swamped. I just don't have time. It seems.
I didn't sign up the GM this year,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
I had too many other games going on.
Well, I'm gonna have to go over there and at least show some support. I did not know they're doing that. But anyway, regardless, welcome for those that are here hanging out with us. We definitely appreciate you guys taking your time on a Monday night. I know we missed last week due to issues. We did not stream Friday either for those that pay attention to our 5th edition game. It was Valentine's Day, and I had a choice. I could either game... Hey, Monkey raids all by himself. He's a lone wolf. That's been a while since you raided us like that, Monkey. That's kind of cool. Thanks, sir. But anyway, I had a choice. Either I could have gamed, or I could take my wife and mother-in-law out to Valentine's dinner, because it is actually my mother-in-law's anniversary is on Valentine's Day. So my wife gave me the option. And if you know how wives' options go, there's never really an option. It's just to see, are you stupid enough to take the bait? So,
Right.
So we
Don't
went
take
out.
the bait.
Exactly.
It's got a hook in it.
Exactly. So we went out to dinner. Took my mom out to dinner, and so my intent is to game this Friday in lieu of the fact that we did not game last Friday, and so hopefully we'll be able to. Still waiting on folks in the Discord to tell me yes or no. I know that one of our players has said they can game, and our new player said he can game. Excuse me, that sneeze was coming for like the past 3 minutes. I was trying to hold it off. But anyway, so we're looking to game this coming Friday. So we'll actually be gaming 3 times this week. Well, 2 online, and I got my home game. And then we'll do the same thing next week. So we'll see how things go if our players can make it this Friday, because normally it's our off week. But knock on wood, they'll all be here. But I want to welcome you guys here tonight. If you're new here, welcome. Old hands, welcome back. Don't forget, as you watch the stream, you earn tokens. You can trade those tokens in to your favorite player and or your humble DM. And you can give nat 1s and nat 20s out to the party. Currently, as we speak, there are no nat 1s or nat 20s available. And so we're starting with a clean slate going into tonight's adventure. However, if you'd like to help support the stream and help your favorite player or DM as well, for every 100 bits you cheer, you can grant a +1 to your favorite player, and that player can use it to raise or lower dice rolls as necessary, that number of points. And those do stay forever and ever, because you're spending money to give us bonuses. We're going to go ahead and keep those going forever. And so as we speak, I have a +3 and a +1. Deglin, you have a trio of +2s. Baron has a +5, a +3, and a +2. Ronnie, you have a +3 and a +2. Varys, you have a +3, a +2, and a +1. Zadkill, you have a +5 and a pair of +2s. And Nephron, new guy, actually has a pair of +2s that he can use as well. So I encourage you, if you're going to use them, get them in early, so that the party has the entire session with which to spend their hard-earned tokens and coins. I love that. You need to make me one of those, Monkey. I love that. It's pretty cool. Animated GIFs are great. So anyway, if you have been following... Yes. Somebody had a question? No? I must have been Baron talking in the background. A couple of things.
Beg your pardon.
No, good. You're good. A couple of housekeeping things. I did go and apply everybody's experience to them. And I know that Ronnie has leveled his character so that he can go take on his mission, hopefully tonight. And he knows that should he lose his mission tonight, Ronnie shall be back to the level that he was if he survives. So we'll see what happens tonight for those that have been following. Yes.
I was just going to say, I'm really close to
Yep,
leveling.
you are really close. And actually, these are the things that we were going to discuss. So I know that Varys has to bail out a little early tonight, like 10:30. You said, I think is what you said, Ross. 10:30. Is that what time you have to bail, or is it early?
Yeah, somewhere between 10 and 10:30.
Okay, that's cool. Yep, no worries at all. So I do want to discuss some things really quick with the team. Because I hate doing it just over Discord chat because it seems that it's always like one or two people and not everybody. So I'd rather when everybody's getting together. Everybody is getting up to a good level now. Ronnie succeeding in the mission tonight would place him as almost NPC status because of the fact that he is going to be essentially the right-hand druid of the great druid of the region. And so Ronnie leaving the region would be a difficult sell to the druids. So my kind of choice is we can still do it, right? I'm the DM. I can do whatever I want. So the thought is my intention at the end of this session was everybody was going to level, right, up to the next level. Right, so Ronnie's already made it. Varys, you're right there. I know a couple of you are like, I know Zadkill's like 70,000 away because he's a freaking paladin. But the bottom line is, I was going to like level everybody to the next level, and you guys are all getting at almost NPC status, 9th, 10th, 12th, 13th level. So the thought is, of course, we can continue because there's always high-level adventures that we can go on. Or if you guys wanted to NPC your characters, and then we would start a new campaign at level 1. So I'm going to put that out there for you guys. You decide what you want to do, and we can pass it back and forth in Discord to make that decision. There is no need to make a decision immediately right now. But I know, like Ronnie just said, a lot of guys are a fan of high-level play. But you guys are getting at that level where, like I said, you're at NPC level. And so, yeah, I know Monkey wants to get his horse and his blade. So, but anyway, bottom line is I'm just going to put that there. You guys can decide because I do have, obviously everybody knows there are high-level adventures and stuff that are out there that we can do. And so, but I'm just going to bring that up to give you guys that option. No, can't do both. Nope. So you can't play two characters playing you and a hireling as well. So anyway, let's talk about where we are and what's been going on. As everybody knows, Ronnie Noblight has been moving his way up the ranks of the Druidic Order. He is a member of the Druid Order known as the Golden Dawn. And the Golden Dawn is responsible for essentially primarily the Central Flanness, the Pomars, the Ulek States, Selene, Gnarly Forest, the Sus Forest, Welkwood, Verbank, Divers, Greyhawk herself, Hardby, the Grand March, the Lort Mills, Cron Hills. All of these centralized areas fall under the purview of the Golden Dawn. And the Golden Dawn is headed by the great druid by the name of Hildefar Paravis, who is a female druid, we might add. A stout believer in Biori and Ilana. Not Biori, but Ilana. And so Ronnie has been moving up the ranks to where now he would become one of the 3 initiates that are essentially the what's the word I'm looking, lieutenants or whatever they are in the druid world. The 3 initiates of the inner circle, so to speak, of the great druid. And so they essentially carry out and handle all the taskings of the druidess. And so Ronnie received a letter from the great druid, and it was actually delivered by one of the initiates of the circle, a druid by the name of Medin Greenbow. And so Medin delivered this letter, and it was much to the chagrin of Ronnie. Another of the initiates, a druidess by the name of Rama, had apparently broken her covenant with the Golden Dawn because she felt that the druids were not exerting their power enough to force people to realize that there has to be a balance. And so apparently she fell in league with a cult of would-be dragon worshippers and have set about a mission of awakening a dragon that has long laid dormant within the Lort Mills just to the west of Selene. And so the great druidess sent this letter and said, hey, there's a vacancy here at the headquarters. If you should accept this mission and stop the druidess from doing what she does, and if you can't stop the druidess, you need to do something about the dragon should it be awoken from its sleep. And so, of course, Ronnie didn't hesitate, and the party traveled all the way across the central Flanness and now find themselves in the Lort Mill Mountains just to the west of Selene. And they have worked their way up into the peaks to where they see an old dormant volcano, or at least they see the we're getting ready to have an ad here in about a minute, but they see this caldera and have sort of camped just to the south and east of this region. When you look at it from a high level, it literally looks like a skull. 2 eyes, and then right smack and dab between the 2 eyes is where we find this caldera, and apparently where this cult of dragon worshippers have created their base and or are trying to awaken this dragon by the name of Pyraxis. And so that is where we are going to pick up tonight's episode. I'm not sure, is the ad running now? I don't see it because
I don't see it running, DM.
Well, if you're a subscriber or whatever, I think it doesn't show.
Yeah, we don't see it.
Yeah, so I don't know if you're a subscriber or not, Ian, but if you are, you don't see the ads. If you are not, then you do see that. But anyway, be that as it may, and the other thing is, I don't know if I know a couple people noticed when I first started, but we do have a new theme kind of going on. This is the theme I was using when I had my Thursday game. We were streaming it online for the last sessions of the first part of the campaign because one of the players had to move away, so we wanted to finish it off. But anyway, here's our new theme, but we're going to move into the end game so you can see where our players are. You can see, as I said, they are in the central region. And ad breaks. There we go. Now we're seeing an ad.
Yes, indeed.
Yep. So, but anyway, that is where we are going to start tonight's game. So, party, as you recall, you were you're just to the south and east of this high mountain peak that has this little caldera at the top, which gives all the markings and has all the symbols or the look and feel of an ancient volcano that is possibly no longer active. Although occasionally in these mountains you do see plumes of smoke rising up through shafts going through the rock down into the crust of the earth, and it gives you an indication that there's probably still lava flowing deep beneath the peaks. It's just not exploding out everywhere like it did in ancient days. And so you find yourselves about a quarter to a half a mile away from this peak, encamped in a small little a small little ravine, providing some shelter as well as some nearby running water. You have your camp set as the day breaks the following morning. Feeling rested, your spells returned. Everybody should be at their max health. You're looking at this giant peak. Oh, and I should say, Ronnie did a little recon, and he did find that toward the top of this caldera, there is a large cave opening, perhaps 50 feet wide by some 30 feet high, a very jagged kind of opening. It looks like Earth exploded from the inside back in ancient days, and it formed this sort of a void in the side of the mountain, giving access to the interior of the mountains. And that is where we are going to start tonight's episode. Gentlemen, what do we want to do?
Well, I think we should head that direction.
Yes, I agree.
Half up
Yeah.
there.
Sounds good. It is. If there's a chance of getting more spells out of it, I'm for it.
I detect magic around the opening. I mean,
I'm
evil.
there.
So, you guys are currently about a quarter mile away. It is going to be a climb to work your way up the mountain.
Well, I say, we start our horses somewhere else, right? So
Yeah, you have a base camp where you guys are
Yeah.
right now, about a quarter mile away. So it is a base
Oh.
camp where you've got your horses and stuff like that.
So I can lead the group with the firemen. I say we get some rope, grappling hooks, all that, turn tails,
Okay.
and
Alright.
I'm
Hey, Ronnie,
I'm
I'm not much of a climber. Any chance you could turn into something big and fly me up there?
I mean, I have a 99% to climb walls. So,
Well, I don't know that I've. What bird could I turn into that would be able to fly anybody up there?
I'm small. I weigh 50 pounds.
Oh, well. I suppose
It's
in that
probably-
case, you just ride
Ronnie.
the shoulders of the paladin.
The climb itself is probably going to be anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 feet to get up to the cave mouth. So I don't know what size creatures that Ronnie can turn into, but I don't think he can turn into anything big enough that could fly, even 50 pounds of someone.
Is
I
there
think
an
it's just
urgency-
normal.
Yeah.
Is there an urgency to get to the opening?
Urgency? It depends on how you look at it, right? I mean, they're trying to wake up an ancient red dragon. So that could be considered. It's up. The urgency is up to you guys. I mean, utilizing the tactic that Varys just said, with climbing, pythons, rope, grappling hooks as necessary, he could very easily, kind of work your way up the mountain. It'd probably take you a few hours, or even more than that to get up there. But definitely it can be done.
What time of day is it right now?
It is first thing in the morning. Sun's just breaking over the horizon.
I'll make a suggestion. We climb up to the top and camp up there.
Yeah, there must be some kind of a path if these other folks have walked up there.
Right?
I'd say let's spend a little bit of time looking for a footpath instead of breaking a new trail.
Who has a familiar that can fly?
Well, I can always turn into a bird again.
Right.
Yeah, why don't you do a little recon?
Yeah, I might as well do that, DM. I'll turn into a. Let's see here. Crows tend to be very active, or an eagle, a crow or an eagle, and fly around looking for any kind of a footpath we might be able to get. A nice direct route to get over that direction.
Be a big
All
bird,
right.
just in case there's some hawks around here.
Go ahead and give me a search check, Ronnie, please. So, as you're flying, Ronnie, you can see that there are some rather easy routes to kind of get up on certain levels, but regardless of where you look as you fly, you spend about half an hour flying around this thing. And even though there are some relatively easy slopes and rises that you can hike up, there are numerous places where it's just flat out vertical and you're going to have to do some climbing. So I'm going to say that some of the areas you found will cut 2 hours off your time, but there's no avoiding having to do vertical climbs at several points.
All right. Well, it is what it is, DM.
Okay. As you guys begin to make your way, you spend an hour or so moving relatively vertically, but it's still enough where you don't have to use ropes and pythons and all this other stuff. But eventually, a couple of hours into your trek, as your elevation has risen probably at least a couple 100 feet, you find the first place where you have to do a vertical climb. Varys, give me a climb check, please.
Alright.
Or Deglin can flame strike you. That's what it's looking like.
I'm just going through my spells. I clicked on it to read it and hit the wrong button.
It's all good. I'm messing with you.
I believe I have boots of springing and something.
Yeah.
All right. So I need.
How I've missed that sound.
Yep. All right. Now, as Varys quickly climbs his way as far up as he can get, assigning or hooking in pythons and whatnot as he's climbing his way up the craggy peak, I need everybody else except Ronnie, because Ronnie is still flying. I would like everybody else to give me either a strength check or a dexterity check, whichever you have a better score in, and add a +4 or -4 if you want to. So Nephron, you got a 12. Does that beat your? Yeah. So Nephron, you never added your -4, but you got a. So that gave you.
Oh, sorry. I was
Okay, Dex check +2.
Actually -4. You want to do -4 on your rolls because so it's lower. All right. So Nephron passed. Deglin passed. I now need from our other couple.
Don't I pass automatically if I'm 18?
Nope.
No, that's what you.
Your target. Oh, no, you didn't fail by 6. You got -4. What did you get? Baron?
Am I supposed to add 4 to the roll?
No, it should have been -4 from the roll, so that makes it lower, right? So.
No, that makes it more difficult.
Oh well, no. Okay, I see what they're doing now. You should have taken. Yeah. Regardless, you made it because you got a 14 -4 was a 10, so
My
your target
dexterity
was 12.
is
Was 12. Yep. So you made it. Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah. I don't know why it Does I guess it's I'm just dumb in my way of having to do it. But anyway, so
Personally, I blame Obama.
Zadkill got a minus. I got a 1. Zadkill basically leaps up without even touching anything. All right. So that is your first that you have managed to ascend. Another hour or so winding your way up a slope, you find another vertical face in which you have to climb. So Varys, if you would be so
And
kind.
DM, I'm still looking for, just
Yep.
I'm pulling guard and, flying
Okay.
around,
Okay.
making sure.
Roger that.
And
Yep.
looking for tinfoil and other shiny things.
All right. With the score such as that, I am going to
Stay
allow
away from my hat.
everybody else manages to easily climb up the second vertical face. And last but not least, as about 5 hours into this climb, Varys finally gets you guys to the last vertical face. This one will take you up to the cave mouth. All right, this one is going to require rolls from everybody. Don't do a -4, just do a 4. So once again, I need a strength check or a dexterity, whichever is your better score. And you can reduce the score by 4, so just do a 4. Or add
Reduce
4 to
the roll by 4.
Yeah, reduce the roll by 4.
So -4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... Oh,
Okay.
succeeded.
What the hell?
Ooh, I did a 1 too.
Nice. All right, is that everybody?
I don't know yet. Give me
Varys.
a moment
Oh,
here.
yeah, Baron's you'll know. Yeah. So we'll know if it goes backwards, we know what to do. We're fine.
Okay, so let's see. I will roll.
Whoa! Look at there. As the
I
wizard,
didn't even touch the ground.
as the wizard floats his way up to you guys finally, after a good several hours of climb, let me take off a couple hours on here. Sorry, I need to remove.
Now I won't have to learn levitate anymore, right?
It's about 5 in the afternoon as you guys finally come up to what looks to be a cave entrance. The vast mouth of this cavern, as you guys climb and sort of stand and look in, opens up before you. But you don't see any signs, at least upon immediately looking, you don't see any signs of anybody in this particular cave. You can see that there are numerous footprints in the dust. Whether they are from adventurers as yourselves or cult members that you are seeking is unclear, but there are footprints scattered all about the entryway. Deep within the shadows of the cavern, through a smoky haze in that direction, you can see what appears to be a passage of some sort leading into the mountain.
Smoky as in like lava type smoke, or smoky as in
it's
clouds?
like a brimstone kind of a smoky haze, as if there is lava fumes coming from somewhere through the rocks, and sort of filling up toward the back of this cave, giving it this sort of a hazy appearance. As I said before, the cave here is probably about 30 feet high, about 50 feet wide. There are rocks and whatnot kind of broken off, like maybe part of the ceiling broke off or stalagmites broke off, leaving bits of rubble and whatnot on the ground. But you notice that the vast majority of the footprints are within about the first 10 or 15 feet or so, and the rest of the cave looks kind of smooth, as if nobody's traversed through the cave in a while.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna go take a look at that passage to make sure it's not gonna collapse on us as we walk in.
All right. As Nephron sort of starts moving his way through the cavern, he gets right about where the edge of the footprints are as far as what they show in here, and he starts getting toward the rather smooth area, and suddenly you just watch Nephron disappear through the floor as if the floor wasn't there. Nephron, give me a crud. What am I thinking?
I hate that when that happens.
Yeah.
If it was an illusion, I wouldn't have. I'm immune to illusion. Would I have seen the pit?
I am going to say yes. Just as you go to sort of step up, you realize that you see something in the floor that doesn't make sense to you. It's like you see a footprint, and half the footprint is there, but only like from the middle of the foot to the heel, and there's nothing else there, and you realize that, and you go to stop, and your foot sort of pokes through, and it pokes through an illusory floor. You can see that there's actually a gaping hole in the floor about 20 to 25 feet around.
You guys might want to watch out for this.
Well, I know. I come
That
over
first
and
one is a doozy.
look for more traps. See if
Okay.
there's a way to bypass it.
All right. So, Varys, go ahead and give me a find remove traps, but it's going to be almost a guaranteed because it's like you know that it's there now. As you're looking, Varys,
Holy.
you realize that it is an illusion.
Night.
Yeah, it is. So the cavern itself is 50 feet wide, 30 feet high, and it's probably about 50 or 60 feet deep. The hole in this floor is about a 25-foot circle. It's not perfectly smooth. It's ragged and whatnot, but you eventually, everybody can see where it's at, and it's easy enough to sort of walk around it and completely avoid it easily. Nephron, you can see like through this illusion, even though everybody else knows it's an illusion. You're easily able to see through, and you can see that there is a relatively vertical shaft, rough hewn though it may be, a relatively vertical shaft that goes farther below than your eyesight allows. Even though you got good night vision, the illusion and whatnot, and the hazy mist coming from below sort of obscures your vision. So you can see it's at least 40, maybe even 50 or 60 feet deep is where your eyesight kind of limited to as far as how deep the pit was that you could have stepped into.
So DM, is this a pit, or is this a entrance that was hidden?
Think of it. It could be both, right? It looks like there is something below. If you were to go down into it, think of it as like a lava tube, but it's a rather wide lava tube. And in fact, this thing is big enough that you realize a pretty good sized creature could get in and out of this cave mouth and the mountain itself if it were using this tunnel.
Well, guys, that might be a big hint for us.
Something about 20 to 30 feet around could crawl its way through there if it was boring its way through the rock.
Did you stomp your foot 3 times, DM?
Did I? I did not.
I do believe the DM's eating pizza.
I am, sorry.
Oh,
Gotta get a
sure,
bite.
yeah. So does the tunnel look smooth
Mm-mm.
or jagged?
It's jagged and rough hewn. It looks like
Okay.
it's a natural.
So it's not a purple wormhole.
Oh yeah. No. No, as I said, it's a rough hewn like a natural lava tube, but it's
Okay.
large enough that you know that a large, i.e. a
Yeah.
dragon, could get through it relatively easily.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, do we want to go down that way, or do we want to see where the cave is, if anything?
I'm thinking that might be our. Although, is it too obvious to put an alternate passage right at the beginning of this cave? I'm thinking though that would be if I was a dragon hiding where I was at. That would be a great place to do it, or a great way to do it.
Totally up to you guys, whatever you want to do.
I want to
think
take a coin, and I want to toss a coin down there and listen, see how far I think it is.
Okay. It takes a few seconds. Your best guess is it hits solid rock below at about 50 or 60 feet. Just out of sight of the below, because like I said, there's sort of a hazy mist filling up whatever is down there.
I think it's worth going down and taking a look.
I agree. You guys, should we send one down there to investigate, or should we all go?
I've got great infravision and dark vision. I can go down if somebody wants to maybe tie a rope to me, because I don't think I want to climb down there.
I get the strength to pull you back out again. So.
Okay.
Yeah, if he only weighs 50 pounds, that shouldn't be a challenge.
Yeah, well, that is true.
Yeah, 50 plus equipment.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're not going down there naked, are you?
No, I got.
But we
what is-
can't. No, I'm just kidding.
All right.
I got
So
plus-
the tunnel continues straight back, but it also goes into this secret passage. Is that correct, Dia?
Correct. From where you guys are, you can see, though, the back of the tunnel is about another 30 feet away from you. It doesn't look like there's any other exit back there, although there are small holes in the rock that allow the fumes and the gases and the smoke, if you will, to exit from below into the back of this chamber. So you're not sure if there's anything that's back there as well.
All right. Well, I'm thinking we should investigate that just to make sure, and just to check. Ronnie will go back there. I'm back to my regular form, DM, and no longer a bird.
Okay, sir.
But I'll go back there and do a check, a search for secret doors, any hit passages, anything,
All right.
footprints, monsters.
Give me a saving throw versus poison, please.
Oh, goodness.
All right. And now give me a search check, please. So Ronnie is searching, and the fumes begin to burn into your eyes. You're trying to hold your breath and do a quick check as fast as you can, but you just it's just too much as the sulfur and the smell from the brimstone start to cause your, as I said, your eyes to water, and you begin to cough, and you stumble out of that area back to where your companions are, toward the center of the chamber. Unfortunately, you didn't really have time to search well enough to know if there's anything back there, but what you did see was rock, right? So you're not sure if there's a hidden something back there. You weren't able to find anything, but yeah, you weren't able to maintain because of the overwhelming smell from the brimstone burning your eyes and your lungs.
Gotcha. Well, I let the guys know, hey guys, I did the best I could looking back there, but my druidic, pure nose and eyeballs was unable to handle the sulfur, and so there could have been something and I missed it. But as far as I know, there's nothing back there.
I would like to wet a cloth wrapped around my nose and face.
Okay.
I have a ray of fire resistance on too,
Okay.
so I'm gonna go.
Really,
Tell
to be
her-
honest, the only thing that would help here, I think, Varys, would be a necklace of adaptation.
Oh,
Ah.
okay.
I got that.
Where you would able to be able to breathe in any atmosphere.
Yeah.
I got that if you want to borrow it to go check out the cave.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Okay. All right, so go ahead and give me a
What?
go ahead and give me a
Jesus.
quick check. Yeah, just a search check. You won't have to do any of the saving throws or anything because you got the adaptation on. All right. You search along the wall back there as well, Varys, and lo and behold, you find a not so well concealed door, if you will. It's more like just a rather large piece of rock that was placed in the way.
Yeah.
But it's all misty and brimstony back there, so that's why Ronnie wasn't able to find it. But you find behind this alcove area, there is a rather rough-hewn set of stairs winding down into the below.
Now, I do have that from proof against poison, too.
Right. And the only reason I said poison is because he's like holding his breath and overcoming from yeah, to me it wasn't a poison. It was more along the lines of the fumes got to him and he just started coughing his lungs up.
Well, yeah, so I'll come back and I found a badly hidden secret stairwell leading down. So I say we go that way, but we're gonna have to probably use something to blow the fumes away or something. Or
You could use a dust devil spell.
or do something to give us some
That
kind
worked
of
before.
protection.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll put the necklace of adaptation back on.
Okay.
Yep.
And then I'll go and cast Dust Devil and walk it forward, pushing all that nastiness out.
Okay. Go ahead and
Let me
what
cast
order are we
spell.
going down?
I'll go first so I can look for traps.
Yeah, and then right behind him will be the Dust Devil.
Okay. And then
All behind that.
I'll probably be behind the Dust Devil too, so 'cause I have to control it. So
okay.
And then an excitable Ronnie.
I like it.
And then I guess I'll get it.
All right, so that means we get to leave the wizard last, right? Or the one of the wizards.
I can be up front, actually. Like behind the Dust Devil.
All right, hang on a second.
Well, I'll
so
follow him up, following everybody down.
all right, so it's going to be Varys, the Dust Devil, then Deglin, then Ronnie, then Nephron, then Zadkiel, and then Baron. That's the order that I have. Does anybody want to change that? Or is that
I like
acceptable?
being
That should be
middle.
enough
Do we
body
not
to
want
stop
one of the
it.
fighters up front?
I say we put
Yeah, that should be enough bodies to stop any projectile to get to me again.
Well, I was gonna suggest
I
Baron
like the sound.
go before Sandhill, and Sandhill come on the rear.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
I mean-
so Nephron, the reason that they were saying Varys first because he is the thief checking for traps. Then the dust devil was going because Deglin is using that to blow stuff out of the way. And then Deglin was following the dust devil because he's the one controlling it. So really the only, unless you want to go after Deglin and just flop places with Ronnie, or we can, but to me that's the order that was sort of being said. But if you feel you should be closer up front, I don't have a problem putting you there. It's up to you guys.
Ronnie's fine.
No,
taking
that's the way they
back
want to
seat.
go. We'll do it.
Yeah, I'd like to be a little bit more in the middle, please,
All right, so
with a good arrow catcher behind me.
he's actually not.
personal.
He's short, right? So he could walk right in front of me, and I can still see the Dust Devil as long as he's
Yeah.
within 30 yards.
oh yeah, you can. So let me do this then. Oops. So
Yeah, DM, if the magic user wants to swap out with Ron Dog, I'll take up the rear and, do my druid thing back there.
actually, Zadkill's bringing the rear, but I'm putting in the new order in the chat so that everybody can see. I just want to make sure that I got it right. Not that it really matters, because once we get in the thing. So this is the order that I got. I got Varys, the Dust Devil, then Nephron, Deglin behind Nephron, then Baron in the middle, then Ronnie following Baron, and Zadkill bringing up the rear, so that as many bodies are as possible between Zadkill and any projectiles.
Well, I mean, the order's not going to matter, right? Lightning bolt's going to hit us, all of us. So
Exactly. Ronnie, you're
Fight
killing me.
on.
Stop. All right. So, you guys make your way down the tunnel. Eventually, the stairs that you're on sort of twist and turn their way. They're a little bit wet because of the steamy moisture as you guys are going down, but it's not too terribly bad. But you can feel the weight of the mountain closing in down around you as the light from above disappears, and you continue to work your way down in through this hazy, sulfurous, steamy smell as you guys descend into the remnant of this volcano. And as you get further down, you realize that this volcano is probably not as dormant as you once thought, because you can see as you descend up ahead a reddish orange glow, and the heat begins to intensify. You've only descended maybe 100 feet or so when suddenly the stairs deposit you all onto this shelf that overlooks a huge steaming bit of mist, sulfur, and ash. And down below, you can almost hear the heat bubbling off a rather large pool of lava.
how'd you take the evil?
You can sense an evil presence deep below in the pool of lava. You can see that the shelf itself leads off to the right. It narrows considerably as it leads off to the right. But before you even have a chance really to do anything, as you guys deposit, you hear what sounds to be like the scraping of large claws upon rock, and bursting out of the rock around you, 4 huge creatures with giant mandibles, as you recognize from past encounters, 4 Ankegs. Everybody roll for initiative.
Can we try and communicate with him?
I suppose. All right.
They speak Ankiv?
Yeah. Actions. Baron?
I gotta ready some sort of spell.
Okay. Deglin.
Spell as well.
Nephron.
Right now I'm trying to find the map.
Short sword, one of them.
What'd you say, Nephron? Sorry.
Sword attack.
Sword. Okay. Ronnie Noblight. Actions.
Spell, DM.
All right. Varys.
I turn invisible.
And Zadkill.
I guess I am going to I guess I'm gonna arm myself with my sword.
Okay. All right. All right. So first of all, are you saying, Baron, that you cannot see the? Can't see
I've
the-
got it now. I
Okay.
had a cat in my way.
Oh, okay, good. I just want to make sure that everybody can see the map and everybody can see the 4 critters, etc., etc. All right, as we begin combat. All right. So first up is going to be Baron.
Okay. Let me get to my sheet. Okay, let me get to my sheet the other way. Right. Hang on.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Ah, there I am. I'm going to attempt to cast slow.
Okay.
And having a problem with my there it goes. Okay, now. What the hell just happened here? Okay. I'm going to attempt to cast slow. Let's see if I can actually do it this time. There it goes. Okay. Okay, I'm going to target that creature, and I'm going to target that creature, both of them.
All right.
It doesn't look like I could do it, but
You can hold down your space when you click on them. Or not your
Okay.
space, your shift. Hold shift.
hold the shift down when I do it. Okay. And shift. There it is. Hang on. Ah, okay, very good. Yep, that's them.
All right. There you go. And then their movement is 120, so you're going to do effect move 120 half. So click on the effect.
120 half.
All right. They are now effectively slowed. So that instead of
Attacking once a round, they attack
Yep.
every other round.
that is correct. All right, is that it for Baron?
I knew that. That's it for me.
All right, Deglin.
God knows that ought to be enough.
I'm trying to figure out size distance here. The ones to the right of the screen.
Yep.
Trying to figure out how big is that?
Well, they're large
Okay.
creatures, so they're about the first one's about 20 feet from you. The other one's about 35 feet from you. And they are large
Right.
creatures. They're actually considered huge, but they're considered bigger than 10 feet. So
All right, so I guess I'll just hit this first one. So target him. There we go, and we're gonna flame strike him.
oh, nice. Hey, as it made its saving throw. No, you made it not a saving throw.
Yeah.
You hit it.
Now I gotta cast save versus spell for it, right?
Yep.
Okay, we'll roll that. So it did make the save.
It made it save.
So it gets half the damage.
Yep. So
So how do I do?
just do
Damage.
flame strike, and then it should
Yeah.
allow you to do half.
11
And
points of damage.
11 hit points of damage. Make sure that it took it off, and it did. Yay! I like it. All right, is that it for you?
Yes.
All right, Varys, you are invisible, and you can move up to your movement wherever you want to move.
Okay. These are slowed over here.
That is correct.
Which one did take on flame strike?
The one off to the right, the very first one right here.
This one here?
Correct.
Alright. I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
So when it comes up to bite him, I'm gonna stab it.
Gotcha.
With my-
All right. Thank you, sir. All right, so that is your held action triggered when it comes back. Zadkill, you're up.
Okay, well, we are going to attack. I move my window off the screen. Okay. I'm going after this guy in front of us.
Okay.
If I don't know, I'll just charge at him. I don't know if that does anything or not, but that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm going to attack him with my sword. And let me see.
Stab him.
What's that?
Stab him.
Oh yeah. I'm looking for which sword. Where is it? Keen blade. There it is.
The paladin doesn't know what
I'm
a
not
sword
the only
is.
one that's rusty tonight.
I know, right? Nice as Zadkill swings.
And that's a.
All right,
a
now why did you get a plus? Oh, it's because it's slowed. Let's see. Strength plus weapon magic.
I roll
Why
a
is it-
19. That's a
Yeah.
20 or 19 does a appendage.
Remember it. I don't
Oh, is that what it
remember
is?
swallowing.
Okay.
Yeah, let me
Alright.
make sure. Let me click on it to make sure. I think that's what it said though.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
pretty
it
sure
is.
it's a 19 or 20.
Oh, it was a 19, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think you get a bonus for hitting a slowed creature, do you?
According to this, it says affect slow attacker always. So I'm not sure what that stands for, but there's something in the game system that says if it's slowed,
Got
you
it.
get a
Oh,
bonus on
congratulations.
your attack.
Yeah, 19 or 20 for large creatures.
All right, go ahead, and it has 6 legs. So go ahead and roll give me an 8-sided dice, and if you roll an
Okay.
8, you decapitate it.
All right. Come on, 8. I rolled a 7.
You as you slice through, go ahead and do your damage. As you slice through and decapitate one of its legs, or you sever one of its legs. And you did a total of 7 hit points of damage. Make sure it came off, and it did. All right, is that it for Zadkill?
I believe that's all I can do. Yes, sir.
Oops, sorry. Nephron, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna move up and attack this one right here.
All right, because
And
that's
how do
because
I
that
target?
because that's more than 10 feet. That's considered a charge, so you get a +2 on your attack roll. All you should have to do, I think, is just right-click on the creature you're targeting.
Okay, right click.
I believe so. At least that's what I have to do.
No, it's not.
I'm not a player, so the players are going to have to tell you how they target.
I use the letter T.
Yeah, you mouse over.
Yeah,
Which one do you want to
T.
use?
Sorry.
Okay, mouse over and then T. Oh, there it goes.
Yep. So you've targeted.
And short.
Yep.
And then +2.
Yep. That hits.
Got it.
Now, don't forget the next time you attack to remove the +2 because it'll stay on there forever unless you do it. All right. Nice.
Okay, we'll do it. And I am attempting to stay closer to the wall if possible.
Okay.
Stay closer to me so you get some protection.
These aren't evil creatures like. All right, so. Oops, I forgot. Ronnie, did you say you were doing a spell? You sure did.
I'm
I'm
doing
sorry.
a spell, DM. I figured you had a
apologize.
reason for skipping me.
No, because I forgot you were doing a spell. I'm so used to your sling or your blaster, and now you're doing a spell. Go ahead, Ronnie. You got your spell.
It was just pure hatred then.
That's probably what it is. I am druidist. Nice. Fairy fire upon those two on the other side.
Yeah, the other two are out of the area of effect, so I can't get them.
Yep, got you. All right, is that it for Ronnie?
That's it.
All right, that is everybody that is gone. Now it is my turn. As the first creature, the Ankeg, rises up as you slam into it with your blade, Nephron. The Ankeg sort of raises up, and you watch as its mouth gaps open wide, and this stream of spittle comes flying out at you.
That's what happens when my wife yells at me.
As Nephron, as it hit, so Nephron, I need a saving throw versus breath, please. Just give me a breath save.
Looks like it already did it.
Oh, it did. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you made it. Yeah, made it both times. All right, so the damage is only halved. As 11 hit points of damage to Nephron.
That wasn't nice.
Yeah, it did. It took it off. That's weird. Oh, yeah. Why did it... Hang on. You had 65, so it should have taken off 11. That should have left you at 54. Why did it only take off? Interesting. You don't have any additional saves versus that reduces the damage of poison, does it? I know you might have a bonus.
No,
on
just
save.
+2 to the save.
Yeah, okay. So for some reason, it only took off 6 instead of the 11. So it's like it halved it twice. You know what? I wonder. No. Anyway, it must have done it automatically, and then I told it to do it again, so that's why it only did 6. So I need to take off another 5 hit points, so you're at 54. Give me just a second here. All right, there we go. My apologies. So I told it to do half, and then it automatically did half because you saved, because I'm an idiot. All right, so that is the first one. As the other Ankeg comes up and raises itself up, and oh, why is it not on here? Son of a gun. Let's go back to its actions. There it is. Okay. As it targets Zadkiel, it raises up as well. Why is it not going? Target.
Attacking me?
Yes.
They do nothing. Oh my god.
All right. Zadkiel made his saving throw. Let's see if it should have it. Yep, it did the full 20 on him, though. See, this is pissing me off. No, it didn't. It halved it. Okay. Good. I like it. It automatically did the half. So you suffered, instead of 20, you suffered 10 hit points of acid damage as the creature spittles upon you. As this one over here comes crawling out of the wall. Why is it? Oh, that's why. Comes crawling out as he comes after Deglin. Varys, go ahead and do your backstab attack, sir. +4, don't forget, because you are invisible.
Yep. Let me turn him.
Ooh, you missed. You missed by 1.
I will use my +1.
You will use your
to-
+1. That leaves you a +3 and a +2. Now you have hit, and it is a large creature, therefore you can do your large. Not critical, of course, but
Yeah, I'm gonna do the. Yeah.
I tell you, those dudes on roll 20 should include spell effects in the programming.
yeah.
I believe they do.
There's spell effects here, but the problem is I removed a lot of the modules that I used to have all the special effects because it was bogging it down so much that I couldn't get the game to load. So I had to make a choice. Do I want to have the game load or do I want to have all the effects? So
Well, I mean, I consider it how it adds that fairy fire +2 as an effect being done.
oh, I see what you're saying. What's
I'm
that?
missing something.
Mm,
I'm missing the longsword backstab.
I mean, I didn't change anything.
It's on. It's not on my sheet no more.
You broke it.
Just change it on the fly.
Yeah, just go ahead and roll whatever the backstab damage is, and I'll just take it off.
And these are large, right?
That is correct. So it'll be, what's it, 4d12, 10d12, whatever you do.
Yeah, 40, 12. Plus my bonus of 3.
$21. Nice. As it comes past you, you impale it with your blade. The creature rises up and it like shrieks in pain. You don't manage to slay it, but you have definitely severely wounded it.
I see what you did. You renamed it.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I don't recall renaming anything, but I apologize.
Well, I wonder if an update renamed it.
Oh, it's quite possible. All right, so as the creature rises up and it gives off this horrific hissing sound as a stream of acid comes flowing from its mouth, flying all over as Deglin fails his saving throw, and he suffers 28 hit points of acid damage as the acid flows over the top of you. You're like, you can feel it beginning to almost melt away your armor.
That sucks.
Yep, that was that one's. As the other Ankeg comes crawling out, rushes over, sees Varys, and instead of spittle, goes after him with his bite. I need to see if this. As it lashes out, but unfortunately, or fortunately, depending upon how you look at it, misses Varys. As we come back to the top of the order, Baron, action.
Spell.
Deglin, action.
Melee.
Nephron.
Stopping it with the sword.
Do that. Ronnie Noblight.
I'm going to step forward 10 feet, DM, and discharge my blaster pistol.
Gotcha. Varys, you are now visible. You have two that are in front of you. One is severely wounded. The other is unwounded.
I'm going to try and help finish the one off.
Okay.
And if he dies before my turn, I'll attack the other one.
Okay. Do that. And Zadkiel, you continue an attack with your blade?
Correct.
Okay. All right.
Be right back.
Okay. As this time the ink eggs get to
Damn
go
you,
first.
man.
As it targets this one up here targets Nephron with his bite attack.
Aren't they slowed? They're slowed,
You are
though.
correct. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. I completely forgot. These two are slowed. Therefore, that one doesn't attack, but the other one does. This one is going to target Deglin with his bite attack. Only missed by 8. Damn it. Why do you guys have to have such frickin' armor classes?
Yeah.
That's okay. All right. As the other
Well, if it makes you feel any better, DM, Ronnie has a crappy armor class.
Good, I like squishy. Oh, and this one
And
barely
so
misses.
does, for that matter, so does Baron.
Yep. All right. As the creatures miss both Zadkiel and Baron. Varys, you're up. Oh, I take it back. Sorry.
Okay.
Baron is up first. He gets the spell first.
See what we have here. One of my patented magic missiles.
I like it.
Okay. I will be doing 3 against the less hurt one.
Okay.
And 2 against the more hurt one.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. All right.
If you just want to cast, if you want to cast all 5 or whatever, and then we'll just
damage. Or what do I do? Click damage
yeah,
twice?
just to damage. No, it should be the second one. So the second one down, if you mouse over, you'll see it says 2d4 plus 2. So just do
hang on.
just hit
Yeah, there it is.
damage.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, so just click that one for damage. And
Okay, that's for the damaged one. And
sec. Give me just a second here.
7 for the damaged one, and 10 for the undamaged or the
Okay.
less damaged one.
Yep. All right. Thank you, sir. As one has been slain. Now, and we can go back up. And Varys, you are up.
Alright. Alright. So I will try to stab this guy. Well, I'd like to stab him from behind.
It's pretty hard to get to him from behind from where you're at.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay.
And hits.
Alright. That's just gonna be no, it's not. Will it know it's large?
I think when you go to do damage, it should give you the option of like large or whatever. I thought it should know because whenever somebody else did damage, it rolled against a large creature. So I thought it should know.
Says normal, half, maximum.
Yeah, just do normal. It should roll a d12 automatically for you. So if it doesn't, we'll just upgrade. Yeah, see, it rolled it.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. All right, 7 hit points. Make sure that it did. All right. Is that it for you?
Yeah, because I don't want to try moving away.
All right.
Yeah.
Zadkiel, you're up.
Okay.
Don't forget you get
Going twice on this guy.
Yep, you get 2 attacks this turn. Yep.
Walking blade. Do me right.
Good dope. Nice, still hit. Nice, 12 hit points of damage.
Second attack.
Okay.
Still alive?
It is.
All right,
that
another
was.
vintage.
I thought that was going to be a nat 1 for sure.
There's the damage, but let me.
All right, as you took it out,
Oh, well.
as you decapitate through the creature, slicing through its chitinous head or neck area as it collapses to the ground. As you decapitated it. Nephron, you are up.
Oh, I was gonna move up to him.
First attack.
That was your... Okay, you can move up 10 feet, but...
Well-
No, I'll just stay there. I can charge next time.
All right. As you hit... Nice.
And then I should get one more attack, right?
That is correct. You get second attack for this turn. Oh, still
Oh, I
hits.
missed. Whoops.
No, you still hit because you
Oh,
get the
geez.
effect of
Okay.
you get the slow effect.
That's nice.
Oh, did 6 damage. Okay, cool. As it is still alive. Deglin.
All right, what's the distance? Is that 10 feet? Yeah, it's 10 feet.
Yeah, it's 10 feet.
So, all right. So I charge and attack.
Actually, a charge has to be more than 10 feet. So this is.
Oh,
not
right,
considered-
right.
This is not.
I was
considered
just
a charge.
speaking as
Yeah,
in
yeah.
a regular speed.
I got you. Okay. Hits. Man, you guys are swinging good tonight.
Freaking dice, finally.
All right.
I'm waiting for the. Oh, damage 1d6 plus. Let's see what the roll does.
Nice. As you collapse your mace on top of its head, crushing its skull into the ground. Ronnie Noblight, there is 1 remaining that you can see. The other 3 have been dispatched by your comrades. Oh, the first blast misses. You missed it by 1.
I'm going to use one of my points, DM.
All righty, that leaves you a +3 and a +1 remaining. Go ahead and roll your damage. As Ronnie steps up with the blaster that you guys received from that strange metal cave that you were in so many months ago, or perhaps years ago, who knows. But he manages to take down the last of the Ankegs, blasting it into nothingness. As you guys once again find yourselves now in and around this misty, hazy fog, a mixture of steam and ash and brimstone, massive heat coming from below. You can see there's a ledge up here about 10 or 15 feet away.
Yeah, I say we daisy chain ourselves with rope.
I gotta heal myself right quick. I took a huge hit, so.
Yeah, well, but yeah, so daisy chain ourselves with rope, and if you're just still handy, blow the fumes away or the smoke so you can see the ledge and try and take a
As you move,
air
You're
across.
you're able to see the ledge okay. It's not like super. It's not like covered.
Oh, anyway.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right. So go ahead and put yourselves in what order, but you can see that it is off to the east. You can see that it is. It's pretty narrow.
Yeah, well, we gotta do what we gotta do.
Yep.
All right. I'm only down 6.
Okay.
Now we're using. I mean, we made racket, so if it's here, probably heard it anyway. So we can always spike a piton or something in the wall to loop the rope to and stuff too in some place. So I mean, we got plenty of rope, so we want to probably draw up any extra that we didn't use in the climb with us. So.
All right. As you begin to move, Varys, your sharp eyes spy a furtive movement off in the distance. Some sort of a creature when suddenly it sort of disappears into the mist.
Well, there's something in the mist. Could be the dragon. Could be something
Could be
else.
gorillas.
Now it's gorillas. Could be some kind of fire creature. Could be the dragon.
Yep.
Could be the druid even. For all I know.
Yep. You recognize it was a short, small, lizard-like creature. Not for sure exactly, but perhaps a kobold.
Oh well, I mean,
but you aren't
Yep.
you aren't sure.
Yeah.
But it was small and furtive in that nature, and you saw that it did disappear into the mistiness.
Was it over here or over
Yeah, it was
here?
like over here.
Okay. Yeah, so there's might be an ambush ahead. Get ready for possible fight. I wanna so I'm gonna proceed slowly.
Okay.
Well, DM, I'm gonna cast a spell on Varys.
Okay.
Okay. I stop and let him do that.
What are you casting?
Great fire.
Just gonna detect. Good golly! Let me make sure I get it worded correct. Detect pits and traps. Now, being indoors like this, or I guess in a cave, it's mostly just gonna do pits.
Right. Okay. But it will affect if there's legitimate creatures living here that are sentient creatures, and they've got booby traps and stuff set up, then that will definitely trigger it. How long does that spell last?
Not that long. 4 rounds per level. So
Okay. That's fair.
I mean, I have my 10-foot pole. So.
Yep. All right. All right. So you begin to move. As you come toward the edge up here, Varys, as you sort of stop, you can see that this is actually like built, carved pillars that are helping support the roof, as if this was at one time an ancient structure or maybe a temple of some kind. The way that the structure is, it has a distinctly dwarvish tint to the structure of these, but a lot of it you can see is collapsed. You can see that whatever the floor was here looks like it's where you're standing on the edge right there. It's literally collapsed, as if the lava from below eventually heated the rock enough that caused the entire floor to just collapse into itself. But there appears to be some structure left over here. And once again, once again, you can see a furtive sort of movement
Well,
as a creature of
as-
some kind appears and
yeah,
then
I'm
disappears
gonna
into the mist once again.
I'm gonna try to read. I'm gonna try to speak because I know a lot of languages.
Okay?
I don't know Kobold, but
Okay.
I do know Common, Elven, Knoll, Gnomish, Goblin, Halfling, Hobgoblin, and Orcish.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say in Common, let's parley.
Okay.
I speak Cobalt. I'll repeat it in Cobalt.
Okay.
I think the small gnome behind me.
All right. As you are saying, let's parlay, suddenly appearing around the corner right here, Varys,
Yeah.
you see what is definitely a kobold. You can see that he's wearing leather type armor. He has a small wooden shield that has this flaming red skull painted onto it, very like splotchy and haphazardly. Give me a D6 surprise check, please, Varys.
Oh, I mean,
I know you're not gonna you're
Yeah.
not surprised that he's there, but you're sort of oops, oh shit, where did he come from? As this one pops around the corner and launches a sling stone at you. It ricochets off the floor near your feet and it disappears back around the corner. As you hear suddenly guttural sounds, you immediately recognize the sounds, Nephron, of a warning, crying out something along the lines of "Tell Master invaders," or words to that effect.
Well, I'm gonna go around the corner,
Okay.
or at least up to the corner,
Okay.
and I mentioned this looks like it used to be a dwarven temple or fortress or something,
Yes, exactly. It has the.
and I draw a dagger of venom and my longsword and say, you want to fight? You're gonna really regret it."
All
I am
right.
becoming one with the wall.
All
There's a
right.
bunch of kobolds over here. Well, at least half a dozen. Let's see.
Howard remembers that he ran into this
All right.
magic user by the name of
I'm also aware I'm probably turning invisible in a moment.
All right. So, as you guys come around, you realize that you are engaging several kobolds that are around this corner, hidden through these pillars. The first thing I want to say before we get too far into it, Varys, as you step around the corner and you realize that this is some kind of an old temple or old living structure, whatever, you can see that there are pillars lining this chamber
Yep.
that are helping support the ceiling high above. These pillars are about between 5 and 10 feet square, and they rise up about 40 feet, supporting a dome kind of a roof. However, you can see the floor here is collapsed, and what you're looking at is actually the floor below to the next
Yeah.
level. You can see that the ledge
Yeah.
the ledge goes around to the left over here, skirting this pit of lava below. And there's also another large tunnel leading out the north here, although you can't see where it goes.
I just see the entrance and
Yep.
some columns or something.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm like, behold, the floor looks like this place is definitely falling apart.
Yep. All right. So, with that being said, as we get back
Ambush.
into.
Looks like an ambush.
All right. So, once again, Baron, actions.
Spell.
Okay. Deglin, action.
Melee.
Okay. Nephron, action.
I feel an ambush here, but I'm going to take it one step up and we'll engage anything that comes at me.
Okay. Ronnie Noblight, action.
I'll step forward a few feet, DM, and then unleash my sling.
All right. Your sling it is. Varys, you said you're going invisible?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's my modus operandi.
Oh, yeah. No worries. Zadkiel.
Yep, hack and slash.
Yep. I'm not sure who is targeting, but Ronnie, you're targeted by somebody or something.
Well, that's me, DM.
Okay. Just making sure I wasn't accidentally. All right. Also, if you don't mind, I would like everybody to give me a go ahead and give me a intelligent, well, yeah, give me an intelligence check. Just roll to see to beat your intelligence.
Yeah, I got my first ban again.
I failed.
All right, looks like we got everybody.
A
All
lot
right,
of high rolls.
Okay, I get
Yep.
that.
so
Boy, gosh, I'm proud.
as you're coming up around the corner,
Hey, Mom.
Baron, you and Varys, just as Baron says something, you see something flying through the misty haze of the lava and the fumes that are coming up. They're these strange, smoky, bat-like looking creatures flitting back and forth in and amongst the lava and the fumes.
Oh no, fire bats.
And they appear to be coming in your direction as well.
Oh, well. And say I'm turning invisible.
Yep. All right. All right. As the creatures and their kobolds go first, as this kobold comes up, this one comes up, targeting Deglin with a sling. If I can ever get to it.
I do have partial cover there.
As the first one misses, as the second one comes at, yeah, they only right now they only see, or they can only target really well Varys. As this one is going to move out about 10 feet. What's this? Yeah, I think the sling's distance is 30, 60. Oh, it's 35, 70, 100. So he's definitely in range. So he's a distance away. Probably should. I think it's probably like a -2 on the roll. I'll bet. Does it do it? Yep. As he missed, and this one steps out of the mist to fire as well. So these four. Hey, the kobold actually hit Varys with one of the sling bullets. Varys takes 2 bludgeoning damage. Yay. I actually got 1 hit in. I'm happy. My game's complete. Alright, these other kobolds are just moving up, but they're not able to attack. Attack. Alright, as the flies in. Flies in. Flies in, but they are not able to attack. Oops. Yeah. God dang it. I accidentally took Varys out and put him back. Give me a second. I accidentally took Varys out of combat. And roll. Give us a second. I'll reapply. Yep, good. All right, Varys is right back with the group. All right, so that is all of us. Need to do our Baron. Finally, I got to you. Baron, you're up.
I brandish my staff.
Okay. Brandish. You are now brandishing your staff.
So to speak.
And you're going to
Are
do
these
what with-
flying kobolds?
They are not. They are. You may have seen and recognized them, but these are some form of mephit. Whether there are 3 types of mephits that you know live in volcanic regions, and those are smoke, fire, and lava. These appear to be almost dripping with lava, so you guesstimate they're probably lava mephits of some kind. So anyway, what are you doing with your staff? Anything?
No. I thought those was kobolds that were trying to attack us.
No, those are mephits, and they are flying at you right now. So it's your turn. For,
Okay,
you
well then
said
I'm
you're casting.
okay, well I'm since they're not kobolds, I will not brandish my staff.
Okay. They
Okay, I
previously
will
said you were
cast a
casting,
spell.
so
I will
there you
cast
go.
Magic Missile.
Okay.
Okay, let me get to it. Alright. First thing I gotta do is I gotta target these. Three. Okay, I got that right. Okay, Magic Missile. Okay, I will cast. Oh, excuse me. Well, that's the one I just cast.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. Okay. 2 on the first one, the closer one in front of me.
Okay. All right.
Okay, 2 on the one.
Now,
2 on the
it's-
one.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
it did the damage to all 3 of them instead of allowing you to do separate because you had all 3 targeted.
Okay, well, damn, I thought I had it figured out there.
All right, so I'm
Okay,
going
well, fine. There, hang
on, I'm gonna.
one only has 4 points on it then.
I'm going to. So the first one, which 2 did you cast? The one in front of you, you took out. Boom, hitting it
Okay,
with its
the one
magic
that's
missile.
over here.
Okay.
The one that's over here got 2,
Okay. So.
and the
Sorry, you're good.
one that's in the back got 4.
All right. All right. So as you cast your spells, your magic missiles go bolting out. 2 of them explode in like this little burst of lava, and they sploosh, and you can actually hear them splat into the lava below. The other one takes a pretty heavy blow, but it is still flying. Zadkiel. Zadkiel, you're up.
Okay.
Okay.
Mark these.
And we have identified these as kobolds, yes?
Well, there's kobolds that you can't see, yes, but they're around the corner, but yes.
Okay. I'm going to charge this one.
Charge what one? Okay, that is not a kobold. That is a mephit, and it is about 10 feet in the air.
Okay, I'm going to kill it.
Okay.
Since I have the boots of striding, I can
Yes,
jump.
you can.
Let's see.
Yes, you can.
So I'm going to do a
Take-
Michael Jordan because I'm Zadkiel.
All right.
I don't know how far. Let me see how high I can jump. I might not be able to jump that high. Let me look.
A vertical jump, I think, is 10 feet or something
15.
like that. 15 feet? Yep. You're able to easily jump up and slice at it if you so desire. I should see if he continues to, like, as he runs and jumps and he just goes farther than he thought and lands in the lava pit. That'd be kind of cool.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Anyway, go ahead and roll your attack. Nice. As you leap high, taking the last of the three with you. All right, is that it for Zakiel?
And I do a superhero landing.
All right, Nephron, you're up. As you
Going
come
to
around,
go ahead and move up. I'm not charging, but I'm just going to move up to the kobolds.
all right, as you come around the corner, you see there's two immediately to your right.
Oh, okay. We'll go visit these guys.
All right, that is your movement.
Can I still attack or not?
No, you cannot.
Yeah, move.
You can charge,
Okay.
but it has to be a straight line. It can't be like a zigzag. So,
No, that's okay. They can meet
Yep.
my blade next turn.
all right, Deglin, you're up.
All right, so if this is can't charge. What is it? Charges over 10 feet, right?
Yeah, charge is over 10 feet, but it has to be a straight line.
Right. So I was
And
trying to do that.
Unimpeded, yeah, unimpeded charge. There's no way because you've got Zadkiel and
Yeah.
Varys for you. Now you
So
can move
all I
over
can
there.
really do, is move like there, but I can't see what's going on. So
Well, you can move up to your movement, up to 90 feet, I think yours, or 120, whatever yours is.
all right.
Just
So I just go that way then.
Okay, that just so you know, you're standing right on the edge of a precipice right there. That is a hole in the ground.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
Yeah,
Can I
that's-
come this way and then? Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, you can do. And so you can see the edge, and it drops down about 20 feet below.
Okay.
So, all right, is that it for you?
Yeah, I can't
Ronnie
attack. the
Noblight,
trap.
you're up. Targeting him with your blaster, Ron? Or your
Nope, sling DM.
Sling, I forgot you said that, yep. Oh, as Ronnie hits, as you hit with your Sling of Seeking. I like it. Boom! Bullseye right to the noggin as Ronnie drops the kobold dead where it stands. Varys, you're up.
I'm gonna turn invisible and
Move yourself where you wish to, sir.
see if this will let me. Basically, I want to get up against this, so
Okay.
when the whole world passes by,
Yes, sir.
stand.
All right. Back to the top of the order with actions. Baron, actions.
Let's see. Can I see the kobolds?
Not from your vantage point yet. No, you cannot.
Okay. I will move up 10 feet, and if I see kobolds, I will bravely brandish my staff.
All right. I like it. Deglin, melee.
Melee.
Nephron, melee.
Yep.
Ronnie Noblight, continue with the sling or no?
I'm going to use a sling on those ones up near Varys DM.
Roger that. Just so you know, I don't know if you can see it, but this is actually a pillar, so it's sort of partially covering that. Just so you're aware.
Roger.
Varys, you're remaining invisible, and you're going to backstab when that one comes past you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I might wait until this one.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right.
It depends on whether he gets taken out by Ronnie or not.
Okay. All right. And Zadkill, I'm assuming melee with the sword, or what are you doing? Zadkill,
Yes, sir.
what are your actions going to be for this turn?
I'm going to charge that
Okay. All right.
right there.
All right. Kobolds once again gain the initiative.
Oh, I'll move back because that.
Give me just a second.
Forgot. Get moved there to my turn. Okay. Ronnie, wasn't it that I can swing at like all the kobolds around me?
Yep.
There,
Up
yep,
to your number of levels.
yep. It's if it depending upon what their hit dice are, if they are like a 1-1 or whatever it is, which they are, they're like a 1-1. So you can swing. I forget. Well, say that again, Ronnie. I know you just said it.
Number of levels. So if he's like 10th level, he can swing 10 times.
Yeah, something like that. Yep, against these creatures. So, all right. But anyway, as you guys are gearing up and watching, suddenly coming out of the north tunnel, you see more of these bat-like creatures, very similar to the ones that you guys just dispatched. They come out of the north tunnel. They come flying out of the lava behind you, and I have to go all the way back up here. And this, what is that? Why? Oh, I think I've got them all. Yep. Sorry, I thought I took the invisibility out, but I didn't. As they come flying up out of the lava around you. All right, as this first one comes up out of the lava pit, coming right at Ronnie.
AC2, DM.
Yep, as he sweeps by you, he spits out a lava breath as it's this spew of blazing hot lava comes over the top of Ronnie. I need Ronnie to give me a saving throw versus breath weapon, please.
Is this a fire-based attack?
It
DM?
is a fire-based attack.
I am immune to fire-based effects.
From your
Protection, druid protection from fire. I can't remember now. I got to look. I want to say I can absorb up to like 80 hit points. Let me look real quick.
When did you cast that spell?
It's permanent until I take the damage, as long as it's cast on me.
Yeah, that's something that I always forget. So I didn't realize that you had that on you. So
well, it's a passive effect on my. If you look at my sheet, it's on there.
Yep, that's fair. So what I'm going to do then, yep, there you go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do
12 hit points per level, so that'd be 144 hit points I can absorb.
That's fair. As it's breath, I don't know if this is going to track it or not. So let's see if it So, wonder if it. You just had 144, right?
Yes,
This
DM.
this says 132. So I think it's because you cast
Well,
it at
oh, yeah. That's
because
probably
you
got casted.
cast at 11th level. That's why.
Well, that's fair. I can accept that.
Yep. Oh yeah. So I wonder if I just have to take the 4 off. So we'll just make that a 128. Wonder if that'll allow. But anyway, as it spits the lava over you, as you feel the heat hit against you, your body absorbs the energy as your clothes around you begin to ignite. So although it did, your body was able to absorb it. Anything that's flammable on you, you have to be wary of. As this kobold now comes as he has his club. He's gonna whack Deglin with his club. Okay, not really. He tried to whack Deglin with his club, but couldn't. As this one is going to target Nephron with his club. And he rolled a 0. I like it. How do you like them apples? Alright, so that is that kobold. As this kobold goes past Varus and he's trying to size up Ronnie Noblite with his sling. If you want to attack now or wait till after he does his thing, your call.
You give Ronnie the option?
Sorry, Varus. It's targeting Ronnie, but I'm getting Varus the option to kill it as it's coming up targeting Ronnie with his sling.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Okay.
Ronnie's more free and target you. And that's him.
Pretty sure that's going to hurt. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right. As you take it out before it's able to do anything.
I'll look at the other one over here and just say, come on.
All right.
You can die with your friends.
Yep. As that one dies, you're watching as this one disappears, squealing, as it disappears into the northern tunnel. As this lava mephit comes flying up and what kind of armor do you have on, Nephron?
Elven chain.
Okay. All right. Oops. As it comes. All right. I need a saving throw versus breath weapon from you, Nephron. All right. As you saved. Why did it only do 1d6? I thought it was supposed to be 3d6. Maybe. Nope, it is 1d6. Okay. Alright, so you suffered a whopping, looks like 1 hit point. Yep. Took 1 hit point of, maybe it was 2, 1.5. But anyway, he only took half damage from the breath weapon of the Mephit.
No, I took 3 on that. So I had 54. I'm at 51.
Did you? Should have done only half damage, so alright. Let's fix that. So I should have only taken 2, so alright. Alright, as the last one comes flying down. Zadkill, you have plate mail, right? Yep, you do. Alright. Anyway, so this one comes down.
And I believe it's an elemental type, isn't it?
Is this?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're considered elementals because they are from like elemental plane of fire.
yeah, they get a minus on their.
Yep, it should automatically include it.
Can they approach him though? Because I thought he had a protection from evil to stop an elemental.
They're not. It's no. I don't think it. They're not considered necessarily evil. At least these aren't. I don't know. There's the protection from.
Summon creatures. I think.
Yeah, other planed monsters.
All right. This is where I always get lost between the editions because my for protection from evil has always been they have to be like from the negative plane or whatever. But I guess first edition it says. Sorry. That's where I'm looking at protection from evil. Of course, it doesn't give a description here. Somebody needs to read the description for me.
I got it, DM. So bodily, the protection encircles the recipient at 1 foot distance, thus preventing bodily contact by creatures of an enchanted or conjured nature, such as aerial servants, demons, devils, genii, Efreet, elementals, imps, invisible stalkers, night hags, quasits, salamanders, water weirds, windwalkers, and Zorn.
So I guess the question then becomes: is do they have to be conjured, or they only have to be elemental? So, but I mean, okay, so it doesn't.
Methods from the Fiend Folio, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It should be.
It does. I mean, to me, it doesn't matter because it's not coming within a foot to touch him. It's spitting its fire at him. So, to me, it's not a. It's kind of a moot point. It's not.
Oh yeah, then he'd be fine to do it.
So that's. I mean, he doesn't have to. I was just asking about his armor because Mephits have their lava has the ability to melt plate armor. Go ahead and give me a saving throw versus breath weapon, please, Zadkill.
Okay.
It can melt regular plate mail or magical plate mail.
That's just it. So it's definitely regular, but magical gets a saving throw, I believe. All right. So
Yeah, they get, but I believe they get like if they're +3, they get +3 on it.
yeah, no, I'm not worried. So you take 2 hit points of fire damage.
Okay, so if I have my ring of fire resistance on, what
So
does
you
that
only
do to
take
it?
1. It should only do 1, which I should have. Yeah, because you had 46, and now it only took off the 1. So it took it off. Give me just a second here. I got to read because. All right. Smoke, lava,
Sorry.
or is it steam, smoke? Is it, these Mephits are dull red in color, constantly ooze molten lava from their bodies in small drops as though it were very heavy perspiration. The heat from their bodies can be sensed up to 30 feet away Anybody touching a lava mephit with bare flesh receives 1 to 8 hit points of damage. They attack using their claws. 1 hit point of damage plus 1d8 of heat damage. And a breath weapon. The latter contains a molten blob of lava which automatically hits any signal designated target within 10 feet. 1 to 6. Okay, I guess I didn't know that. 1d6 points of damage, no saving throw permitted. If the encounter takes place in a volcanic region where molten lava is available, these mephits can regenerate 2 hit points per round simply by being in contact with the lava. The lava mephit can use its breath weapon once every 3 rounds, but unless it's in contact with molten lava, the maximum is X blah blah blah. The touch of a lava mephit automatically dissolves materials, dissolving wood slowly at first, but 1 inch thickness per hour, and metals quickly, destroying plate armor in 3 melee rounds. And all lava mephits can change and blah blah blah. I'm not worried about that. But yeah, so that's why I was saying, because it's magic armor, it wouldn't be affected. Well, I would give it a saving throw. Normally, it doesn't give a saving throw against the lava. The lava hits it and starts melting. So, he already made his saving throw versus the breath weapon, so that's fine for me. So, anyway, I didn't have it handy. It shows it on here, but it doesn't give like a good description like the book does. So that's why I wanted to read the book. So anyway, now we are back to the party. Baron, you're just gonna stand there waving your staff belligerently.
No, I'm going to take a step up. I'm going to take a step up to the mephit and whack it.
Okay.
Oh.
Target the mephit.
Okay, good. Now let me see. I got myself set up for this. All right. Okay. It's got all my bonuses into it.
Nice. As you hit the lava mephit.
Okay. And does it do the damage?
No, you have to roll the damage or click the damage
Okay.
off.
Okay. And
you didn't target it. No, you didn't hit.
Okay, so
you
I got
never
it.
it. Yeah,
okay, hang on.
You never targeted it.
All right.
So.
There.
Now go ahead.
Let's
and roll.
try this again.
Yep,
it's been so long.
It's all right.
Okay.
Hey, you hit. Just do the old 1d6.
Okay. And all right,
damage. Yep. Nice. As you smash through it, as it goes splattering everywhere down into the lava pit. All right. Is that it?
Not wearing metal armor.
All right. Is that it for you?
Oh yeah.
All right. Zadkill, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna swing. So I get 2 attacks this time.
Yep. You hit. Another one explodes around you. Is that it for you?
I'm gonna attack that one.
You only get 1 attack this round. Oh, never mind. I was thinking it's round 3. Sorry, you're right. You get another attack. Go ahead.
Wait, is this a Papa one or something? Oh no, never mind.
That's another one, just like the other ones.
The sizes were confusing me.
Nice. They're swinging well tonight, man. It's pretty nice. Is it for Zach Gill?
That is it for me.
Nephron, you're up.
I'm going to try to sweep through these 3.
Okay. Nice. 1. Got to move up to it. Nice.
And I yell, "Who wants some?"
All right. As we come out of combat for now, as you guys see that there are no kobolds remaining in this strange place.
I'll go ahead and
I'm
follow
gonna,
up so I could see.
I'm gonna say the one ran around the corner. So I'm gonna go this way and have a look.
As you turn and look, you can see that there is another pit with bubbling lava, probably about 20 feet below. You can see that the right-hand side is made of a lava flow, kind of like the flow that you see coming out of the volcanoes that go into the ocean, like around Hawaii and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's a thick black crust on top, but you could see that it's like slightly floating on top of the liquid molten lava beneath it.
Oh, fun. So, yeah, this is why the temple's in ruin, because it probably bubbled up from over here. For sure. Well, I'm gonna wait and see if my friends want to come over here and if we
I want to take a look, just peek over the edge, what's down here below.
So you can see that there is another level, I guess, for lack of a better term. It's about 20 feet down. It's very difficult to see, though, because it's, again, very thick, heavy, ashy clouds that are infesting this entire place. Kind of makes it very difficult to see, labored breathing. You can feel the heat as you breathe in, sort of scorching the back of your throat, almost like you're breathing in desert sand. That's like this thick, ashy material that's floating around the place.
So are you saying
Also,
those
path to the
little
north. I'm gonna try that.
those things are walkable there, DM?
That is correct, although you can see that they're like crusted black.
They're like islands.
Yeah,
well,
like the islands.
like
Like if you were
floating
to,
islands. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha, like lily pads.
Exactly. So you could see that even though the lava beneath is thick and it makes it fairly rigid, it looks like, you can tell that weight on them would cause them to sort of move slightly. They're like Varys aptly described, they're like little islands of rock.
Well, I'm thinking maybe we go the left side instead of taking, heat risk.
Yeah, we continue on the ledge.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, let's try the ledge. I don't want to hop on lily pads of lava.
I mean, it's a long drop. But,
Yeah, it's about a 20 foot drop into, maybe a little further into the lava pools below, but it's very difficult to see because, like I said, it's a very thick, heavy, ashy atmosphere in this place.
Well, I mean, we have person to flying, or at least I still have one.
Right.
So I'm gonna use the
One hand on the wall.
yeah. Well, that we can daisy chain ourselves back up if we want to or whatever. I'm gonna use the 10-foot pole and like poke around, make sure there's not like a tripwire or something.
Okay.
Plus, I don't know how long this spell's still going that Ronnie cast on me.
Okay.
It was a couple. I think it was 4 rounds per level.
All right.
Well, it's still going for a little bit
I'll confirm that.
because we didn't fight 4 rounds in that fight.
All right. You slowly move your way around. You can hear the bubbling below as you guys move. Suddenly, as you reach this sort of this break where it bends around. Where are you going, Baron?
I don't know. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen.
As you approach, suddenly coming up out of the lava, several more of these mephit creatures.
I think it's time to call in a water storm.
All right. I should have done this first, but Baron, actions as you see probably 4 more of these lava-like mephit bat-like creatures come flying up out of the lava at you guys as you're standing on this thin ledge of rock.
I hate to do it, but spell.
Okay. Declan?
Spell as well.
All right, Nephron.
I'm going to attack anything comes near me, but I'm not going near the lava.
All right. Ronnie Noblight.
Sling.
Sling it is. Varys?
Turn invisible.
And Zadkiel.
I'm going to attack it. I think I'm going to squirt some water out of the water skin at it.
I like it. Good idea. All right. Baron, you are up.
All right. I regret this. Magic missile.
Best part about this is one by one the spell slots go down.
I know. I didn't want to do that. I could feel it. I could feel a mistake coming on. Okay, let me see if I can make this thing move. Ah, damn it! This thing every time you tell me it's my turn, the screen gets large. Okay.
Sorry.
Let's see. There. Okay. 1 magic missile.
1 magic missile it is.
All right.
As you did 2
1
hit
magic
points of
missile.
damage. All right. You did 2 hit points to it. And it's a second magic missile.
Yep.
All right. Did 4 hit
All
points
right.
of damage.
That's 2 to the first one, 4 to the second one. Okay, because I'm moving my magic missile screen around. I can't see what the heck's going on.
All right. So you did.
I'm targeting them individually.
Yep, I knew that. So the first one you targeted was right here, and you hit it with 1 magic missile for 2 hit points.
And then this one, I already hit that one for 4.
That one magic missile for 4.
Okay.
So if you want to do more damage, just click another magic missile. Or all right, this one took 3 hit points of damage. Good, that's right. It took it off. That's 4 magic missiles you've done now, or 3 magic missiles you've done now so far. So you got 2 more, right? Right. Nice. As that magic missile took this one out, and you have 1 magic missile left.
And that is this one.
Okay, go ahead and target and just roll for damage again. All right, as your second magic missile manages to take that one out. That is it for Baron. Deglin.
I'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
I am going to cast Spiritual Hammer, I think.
Okay.
No, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to cast a different spell.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Create Water right above the head of the damn thing.
Okay. All right.
And I have no idea what kind of damage that's going to do.
It is going to be very much like throwing water or throwing fire at something. So I am going to say it is going to be, is it like throwing an oil flask at something? Isn't it? Is it 2d4 or is it a d6? I'll do a 2d4. Screw it. 2d4 if you hit it.
I know that you can't create water in somebody's helm.
Yeah.
Right, I was doing it right above their head.
Yep. So
if I hit it, so
if you hit it, so I need you to roll.
Area of effects 30 cubic feet. Could I hit both?
No. I'm only going to say you can only target 1 creature.
Okay.
So I go ahead and just do your 2d4 or roll it to hit to see. You know what? I'll let you do both. Go ahead and target both, and then roll it to hit.
What's the other one? I have to hit T or something.
Well, just roll a d20, like to see why.
No, I'm trying to target both. That's
yeah. You got to
We
shift.
can urinate on them.
Shift target.
Shift target. That's what. There we go. And then roll it to hit.
Roll it to hit, which should be pretty easy.
Let's roll a 20.
Yep.
No.
Oh, as they manage to dive and miss the water as your spell goes off, whoosh, you hear a loud sploosh below. As you hear as the water hits the lava below, it goes off like you don't know what a cannon is, but it goes off like a cannon, like a boom, and this huge steam goes boom. And the whole sound echoes through the whole chamber. And then a second later, you feel as if the entire ground beneath your feet sort of rumbles. I need everybody to give me a search check. Give me a D6. No, actually, give me a wisdom check, please, everybody.
All right, there.
That's coming up.
How the fuck do I roll a 20 on a wisdom check?
That's hilarious.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
So, as you guys are standing there, and this explosion of steam goes up from this massive amount of water that Dagon tried to dump on these lava methods, it hits the lava below and it goes off like an explosion, causing the whole area around you to rumble. It settles down, but suddenly the ground beneath you rumbles again. And Varys, you and Baron kind of, and Nephron, you guys are kind of like, you kind of peek for a second, and what it feels like to you almost as if something is rolling around beneath your feet as this cannon goes off.
I feel I make myself one with the wall.
Ronnie Noblight.
Turn your off this ledge.
All right.
Ooh. Oh, you missed it by 1 again.
I'll use one of my points, DM.
All right, that leaves you a +3. Nice. As your sling bullet goes flying through, your sling of seeking slams through the mephit as it's trying to dodge the water. It definitely dodges the water, but it lines you up perfectly for your shot as your sling bullet goes blasting through its skull, obliterating the thing as it falls into little pieces of lava down below. As this mephit flies over, trying to rake its claws into Varys. As it misses badly as Varys disappears on it, just as it's trying to come at him. Woof! Disappears, completely whiffs. And back to the top of the order. Baron, action.
Staff.
Staff. Okay. Declan.
Melee, if it's still on the ground.
Yeah, it's not on the ground.
Could
but
I
it's flying
attack
right.
it though?
Can what?
Could I attack it from last turn? I'm standing right next to it where it came, and I was ready to attack.
Yeah, I skipped right over you and Varys both, didn't I? Man, how the hell did that happen?
Well, he's so small.
No, what happens is the problem is this thing doesn't put spell casters at first, so I have to scroll down to Baron, and I forget to go back up to the top. So Varys is invisible. Nephron, yes, I'm going to let you attack because, yes, you are right there where it came in at Varys. Just thinking too fast through the combat and not paying attention to what the order is. Nice. Nice. As you manage to take out the last of these mephits, at least for this now, or for this round, as you guys quickly, I assume, move yourselves off of the...
Oh, I gotta...
As you come around the corner, Varys, your heart sinks as you're like, well, shit. As now you see there are slightly larger creatures up here, as it looks to be orcs awaiting you guys up here.
Well, I'm still invisible, so
Yep.
I give them the finger.
And this is where I'm going to end right now. We didn't get quite as far as I had hoped. I had hoped to get at least through the first level, but with all the combat going on, it does take a while. So, and I know I don't want to start in another combat because there are actually a bunch of creatures that are going to be able to come in for reinforcements. And so I am going
to... Funny, I have a bunch of spells.
I like it. Waste away, buddy. Waste them away. So we're just going to sort of end it there because I know that Varys has to be jetting out of here soon. So rather than start another combat and have this thing go too long with a bunch of creatures, I am just going to hold it up right there because you guys are now getting into the thick of the cult of the first level anyway. And so there's some cult leaders up here, so hopefully it'll be a little more problematic as we go. So,
all right. Well, thanks, DM.
Yep, thanks, guys. It's good to be back.
Yep. For those of you that follow us, don't forget that we are probably going to play this Friday. At least I hope we're going to play this Friday if everybody can make it. We're starting a new adventure for those that have ever followed along or know the history of a lot of the great Greyhawk classics. We're going to be heading into the Forgotten Temple of Therisden. And so hopefully you guys will come check it out and enjoy it with us.
That's a cool module. That's a really cool module.
Yep, and I updated it for 5e and stuff, and so it's really going to be fun, I think. So yeah, come check us out.
Yeah.
In the meantime, let's find if we can find anybody out there to.
Good night. I've got a very busy day ahead of me.
Yep.
All right, man. Good night.
Good night.
I will be Therisden then. See what I did there?
So, who did you I see that you banned somebody there.
He put out some bullshit thing, and Monkey got him.
Um,
I was about to.
yeah, I didn't.
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
put
see
in
it.
he put in something like come watch or we'll pay, not pay, but it said cheap views on steam.com. He was doing an advertisement.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yep, no worries. All right, so I am going to let's see who we can raid. Hopefully, some folks will be. Dude, where is my raid button? Okay, maybe it's on the first page. Do. Nope. Why is
Actually,
my
I'm gonna go raid my son-in-law.
why it's weird? Oh, there it is. Okay, let us go.
Your son-in-law.
Yeah, he's on. He's doing a stream for his gaming. He just plays video games and streams it.
What is he playing?
Is
Right now he's playing Legacy of Kain.
Yeah.
all right. So let us go. Who's all the way at the bottom? Swollen it for mini Cave Geek Art. Um, let's go to Cave Geek. I haven't seen him in a while, so we're gonna bounce over to him. Hopefully, you guys will hang with us. If not, we shall see you next time. Like I said, we're planning on streaming Friday. If we don't do Friday, then we're definitely next Friday because that's our normal stream week. We'll be back next week, hopefully, to finish off our Druid's task, where Ronnie can try to make amends with this rogue, um, druid that's part of his order. But anyway, in the meantime, just remember that in a world that you can be anything that you want, all we ask is that you be kind. Let's see how many we can get. Hey, we got a few people over there, so let's bounce. We'll see you guys. Appreciate you hanging out with us. See you next week.
Yes, people. See you next week.
Hi, dude.
Oh, he's painting a red dragon.
Yeah, he's good too.
Oh man.
Agora
Hell, that looks like
Quest.
me running down the street.
There's Monkey.
Thank you for the raid, Agora Quest. Hey, your son, how you doing?
So it seems like I've missed a lot.